So sorry. DeLorean, I saw your comment. Sit tight, baby girl, because you obviously didn't have your ears listening to the clip that she shared. Because if you listened, it started out with, how would you feel if I, and the reason I was saying that, and it was taken out of context, was because that's what Granny did to me. She let the woman, and she knows what that woman did to me, who gave out pictures of my children and the names of my children out on her panel. And as of yesterday, still very much a part of her channel. So that's what I was saying. How would you feel if I did that? Unlike Granny, I don't allow abusers in my channel. So when she allowed Broken Justice up on her panel, you better believe that was a setup. And that's what I was referring to. And that was it. And I'm really shocked, DeLorean. First of all, the wrench was only for last night's live. It was already gone before I even saw the comments. So, I mean, come on. You and I have not been close on YouTube. We just started visiting each other's channels. Do you really think I made you a mod? I mean, come on, DeLorean. It was just for last night. So you could see the people that were harassing you and aggressively trying to say comments to you. You could see them out the door because I couldn't keep up with chat. I'm sorry that you didn't have the decency to show me the same consideration, even after I'm still going to say anybody mentioning the custody of your children was wrong. You really think that I would let an abuser in my channel? I have everybody I consider to be an abuser blocked. They're not welcomed in here. And now you think I'm going to let somebody up on my panel that would give out another person's children's pictures and names? Because that's what Granny did to me. And I said, how would you feel if I did that in return? And I wouldn't do it. So your aggressive comment, really, that's pathetic, DeLorean. If you were listening to the live when that was all said in a whole statement, instead of taking a little clip of one part of a complete thought and statement, you would have had it in context and wouldn't have jumped to conclusions. And you too, Firefly, like really? I would go rip on anyone's children or give anybody in my channel a position in this channel or a seat on my panel? Oh, please. I have every abuser blocked. I don't care where they come from, how good they could be for me, my channel, my growth, my sub count, nothing. I protect the people in my comment section. I don't have abusers in here. Granny did that to me. Are you disgusted now? Is everybody as disgusted? Huh? Oh, I hope so. Ridiculous. The fact that people would hear just a clip and run like that and make nasty comments, really, DeLorean? Wow. That's good to know. I'll remember in the future never to come to your defense ever again. Just so you know, ever again. That was a clip and you ran with it. That's really respectful after I showed you support. Thank you, DeLorean. That was really beautiful of you. But I'll remember that, not to come to your defense ever again. That's what she did to me. And even to yesterday, knowing what that woman has done to me, she still has her in that channel. I don't rock like that. I don't get down like that. But let's go play the clip so you can hear it again. Yeah, but you just jumped, right, DeLorean? Have I ever violated anybody's privacy? Children gone real life? Not even a little bit. Unfortunately, I've done it to Natasha, putting up documents and stuff. Huh, but having some self-awareness now, I'm a Natasha supporter? No, I've never spoken to that woman a day in my life, unlike most of you. You guys have all been a part of her community. I have not, because she's not my fucking type of bitch. I don't get along with people like her. She would discuss me on a daily. I wouldn't be a part of a community like that. Jessica, on the other hand, for all the other people who don't know, has accused Shanann Watts over and over again of murdering her own children. She's bashed Shanann Watts over and over again in men's community, and I got some clips for you. They're coming. I'm going to expose her thoroughly for the liar and snake she is, who came into our community pretending to be against certain behaviors, but she's all about it. She's the same. Natasha 2.0 over there. The players are all the same. It's just the creator who has changed. That's it. Now look at them. They're over there hate streaming each other. I love it. I hope they tear each other to fucking limb to limb. But DeLorean, that really shocks me that you would think. I said, how would you feel if I would never, even if somebody came to me and they did that to Jessica or the person that made that call to Jessica's house, if that person came to me, I would not give them a spot in my channel. Because it's not about the people. I don't hate bond. It's about the situation. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. And I'm sorry that some people have the inability to remove people from situations and see them for what they really are. Just because you like somebody, you can't excuse bad behavior. I have behaved terribly on this channel. I have shown things I haven't needed to show to make my point. And I'm ashamed for those things. And they've been against Natasha. Yeah, they have. I could have made my points without having to show documents that I consider now that I went too far, real life. Because just like people are shaming Natasha for pulling up, giving Crafton's jail information, I mean, that's all public record. So it's okay for us, but not okay for her or vice versa. What is it? Are we getting our morals skewed based on whether or not we like a person? I'm still going to stand my ground on situations that are right or wrong. Now, let's go visit YT Pest, because she's a disgusting creature on YouTube as well. If that person comes in here, send her right out the door. Thank you very much. A manipulator. She should be very proud of herself for manipulating people with just a little clip. I would never do that to anybody. I wouldn't pull somebody up on my panel who I knew gave pictures and names out to trolls who wanted to go real life on me and did go very real life on me. Nobody cares though, huh? Because it didn't happen to them. They only care when it happens to them. Then they want the world to be outraged. Well, mine wasn't just a crank call. My children's pictures are out there. A channel was created with my full legal name, Dorothy Marie Federillo Capalupo, because of broken justice. She admitted to giving all my information out to a group of people who wanted to hurt me. Based on the information she gave, a criminal record search was done on me. A background check was done on me. People were threatening to come to my house, threatening to send other people to my house. And Jessica had that woman in her channel, pulled her up on panel on purpose, because she's a snake. She wants to play innocent, do dirt. Oh, I didn't know. No, you friggin' knew you were in this community the whole time. I don't even know who she is, what she stands for. She's all over YouTube. She showed up pretending to be somebody. She wouldn't give us her real identity at first, if you all remember. She wouldn't say who she actually was. She kept that very secretive. She did that on purpose. She wanted to grow her channel before she said that, because I think she knew once people looked into her, they would see her for what she is. She's a victim basher. She doesn't protect other women who have been victims in this community of other subscribers or creators. Like Save Robbie is a huge problem. He has done some despicable things to many people on this platform. He was welcomed right in. She wanted to, what? Have Jax on her channel. I know you're friends with Jax, Dorian. I will not be friends with Jax. I'm going to keep my reasonings out of it, but he's not my type of person. I respect that you want to be friends with him. I never tried to say that somebody should or shouldn't. What's good for you, but it's not good for me. I don't feel comfortable with it, so I'm not going to do it. I don't have Simon in here either. Like, what are we standing for here? I thought we were saying we were awareness and we wanted to make YouTube a better place, but that's really not what people want. They really don't. That's not true. It's not true at all. What I saw happen to Lufa today on Country Joe's channel was so heart-wrenching to me that nobody thought to shut that down and say, let's talk privately. Let's just stop this right now. She was completely devastated. And then you had YouTube Pest attacking her in the comment section. That's the type of bitch that girl is. But let's play the audio. I'm not going to show her video. I'm going to play the little clip she played for everybody. Hold on. Okay, for anybody else to mention you talked about you. Okay, for anybody else to mention you talked about you. I wonder how you would feel if I got somebody who violated you in such a disgusting way and gave them a seat on my lap. So I said, I wonder how you would feel if I found somebody who violated you in such a disgusting way and gave them a seat on my on my panel or platform. I said, I don't know. I was angry at that point. That's what it said. I wonder how you would feel. That was the clip that you heard. And it was in response to Granny Watching actually doing that to me. Are we still as outraged? Huh? Are you disgusted still? Because it happened to me. But you won't be, right? You're not going to be disgusted because it didn't happen to you. I had to make police reports to put my police department on notice about the crazy people on YouTube and how they might try to swat me. I had to go to CPS and put them on notice that if anybody called, it was coming from YouTube. And they're just a bunch of psychopaths who like to go real life on people because of what Broken Justice did to me and who she gave my identity to. She actually gave pictures of my children out. So whose children were really placed in danger? Huh? They're my children. They have not only their names, but their images. They know where I live, my address, my state, my town. They know what school my son goes to because there's only one elementary school where I live in my whole county over here because it's so rural. Okay? Whose children are really in danger? We're outraged because somebody got a crank call. Yes, it was wrong. But it was a crank call to a landline at the house, and the father happened to pick up. What? It's the end of the fucking world that we had to play somebody's audio that was recorded quickly to leave out in the community speculation, accusations, where subscribers went and accused multiple people and attacked multiple people in this community. That's inciting hate. And you have a problem with me saying, I wonder how you'd feel if I did, blah, 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 which is exactly what she did to me. Broken Justice was still in her channel as of yesterday. So she is A-okay with having that woman in there, even knowing she's already admitted that she knows that she went around and impersonated me too on YouTube, pretended to be Dorothy in channels. But it was no big deal to Jessica that she did that to me. I wonder how she would feel if somebody was going around and letting everybody call her Jessica Lynn for 6 weeks. That woman went to channels she never was a member of. Once I needed to take a break to deal with some personal issues with one of my children, she just slid into all of the channels she knew I frequented. She never went to those before. And she knew they would mistake her for me, and she ran with it. Unjustified gave her revenge because she thought she was me. I mean, how much more can a person violate somebody? Not only did she violate me personally with my children and myself, she even gave out screenshots of every single Facebook post from my personal Facebook. My mistake was I trusted her and I let her friend my personal Facebook. And that's how she got all that. She gave it to the group of people she knew wanted it so bad. Nobody else had my identity. She admitted already she did it. I mean, what more? You listen to a little clip and you're just outraged. Oh, wonderful. You didn't even think to listen to the actual words. I wasn't threatening. I said, how would you feel if I did blah, blah, blah? It was because that's what she did to me. And this person took it out of context and fucked with you. I hope you're just as outraged and you go back and tell them how dare you. You know she said that because that's what Jessica did to her. Good, I want you to go back and say it right now. Let's see if you have the cojones to do that. I bet you won't. You just go delete it or something, right? Or let's see if you even have the decency to do that. It's really so discouraging to me, the people in this community. And just the behavior. Where's the outrage, huh? Where's the outrage, the real outrage, huh? All of you people are saying hi to Broken Justice. Do you understand what she did to me and my children? What, we're not outraged anymore? This is absolutely disgusting. And it is, it's selective outrage, whatever it was called in a video I saw before. That's what it is. You get outraged for who you want to get outraged for, right? Well, let's read what people wrote, because I have those screenshots saved right here. I'm not going to show them. All right, so onto that clip we have, and this is from, let me just make sure I get the account name correctly, because I think that's very important. Aren't you upset that somebody manipulated you like that? I wonder, this is that YouTube pest who's an absolute troll and a disgusting human being. The things this account writes about other people is so nasty. She's part of Granny's community, of course, because I don't let nasty in here. YouTube pest shows up in here. Oh, I think they're already hidden anyway. I think I blocked them a long time ago, to tell you the truth, because they just don't know how to behave on YouTube or in chats. How to make a comment, even if you disagree, and be a decent human being. Incapable. Lufa was having an ultimate breakdown. Man. And YouTube pest just couldn't stand down. Seeing somebody in such distress, she had to still attack. You're a wonderful person. I don't care if I hated somebody. I would not take that moment to go and attack. Nobody thought to shut that down and to go do something private, right? To figure something out. But you can't. YouTube pest has, oh no, that the other person she was talking about, I forget who it was following her around or something. Was it YouTube pest? I'm not sure. You can set it straight. I'm not really sure 100%, so don't take that for sure. But was following Lufa around, harassing her from channel to channel, and she brought the concern to, I think it was her, right? Brought the concern to Granny, and Granny de-wrenched her. So she used to be a wrench, I guess. And, but still had both of them in the channel, but the account was still attacking her, saying slick, passive-aggressive comments to Lufa, who Lufa feels like completely harassed by this person, in the comment section still. I mean, you just can't have an abuser and a victim in the same chat like that. You just can't do it. That's why I don't have abusers in here. I want to protect people. So what would ever give anybody the thought that I would ever give anybody a seat in here who's an abuser that I know violated somebody in a real life type of way and saw it is beyond me. But I'm not doing that. If you've gone real life on anybody, just stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to be around you. That's how I feel. But let's read some of these lovely comments of people. So Tamara said I turned into a raving lunatic. Oh, have I turned into that? Why? Because I would tell you the truth, DeLorean. Really shocked, because I've come and defended you about anything that was said about the custody of your children, and you were so quick to jump to think I actually said that. It said, how would you feel if I? And the reason I was saying that, which she cut off to manipulate everybody, was me saying how Granny had that very person who did that to me up on her piano and in her channel just yesterday. Just yesterday. She's quite the visitor now. Everybody just welcomes her in. They're more than comfortable to sit in there with somebody who did that to me. Where's your outrage, DeLorean? Come on, I want to see some show the outrage. Come on. Coming in here. I mean, come on, DeLorean. Like, I've had it. Our relationship has been so back and forth with each other because of shit like this. Because of shit like this. So, we're not going to be rocking for each other anymore. Anytime anything happens to you, I'm just not going to speak up on it. I was the only one that came to your defense, really, right? The only one who's been vocal for you, right? Yeah, and you couldn't even come and ask me? And I don't understand why she has a wrench. Oh, maybe I forgot to save earlier when I took her wrench, because it was only 4 one night. I didn't realize she still had it. I thought I had already got rid of it, but that's all right. It's gone now. I didn't realize she still had it. Well, I got to learn to save on the bottom, because when you have a channel, there's a box, right? And